Hi, this is Donna, and I'm here with Becca from Beck's Life. And how are you doing today?
I'm well. How are you?
Good, thank you. So I wanted to conduct this interview with Becca because she is awesome. And if you've never seen her site, I'm going to post tons of links. And she is a mother of four with one on the way. You're crazy. And
I know.
and she lives a healthy lifestyle and she meditates and she does yoga and she's going to tell us how she does it all.
Uh-oh.
So, can you tell us about your blissed in movement?
Sure. A long time ago, well, a few years ago, when I was studying to be a yoga instructor under Tara Stiles at Strala Yoga, we were in yoga training, and Mike Taylor, who's also a co-founder and a guide there, he said something that really resonated with me. It was that you don't really want to be blissed out, you want to be blissed in. You want to bring things back inside. And that just stuck with me. It was just a statement that he rambled off, and I don't think that he meant for it to be a movement, but I took it, I put it on a t-shirt, and it's really been the way that I lead my whole life. It's about really going back inside for the source of everything that's healthy, for all of your answers to your problems. It all starts with you.
That's great. I love that. That is
Thanks.
so cool. So, how did you actually start on your wellness journey?
Oh my gosh. Well, like a lot of bloggers, I just started talking about myself online. I was just getting into health and fitness, and I was eating healthy for a while, but the fitness part was definitely new to me. And I wanted to gain support, and I wanted to tell my story. And I've always been someone who journals. I still have my journals from when I was 8 years old,
Love
and
that.
I started putting it online, and people were interested. So I was like, oh my gosh, these people want to hear from me. They want to see what kind of workouts I'm doing. And it was just this very slow step by step progression into becoming a business, into doing it for a living.
That's great. That's really cool. Are you a vegetarian? Are you vegan? I mean, I don't really like labels, but how
Yeah.
would you describe your eating habits?
Um, People always think I'm vegan, which is really funny because I raise chickens and I put my diet on Instagram all the time. I try to eat very clean, whole
Hmm.
foods that are close to the earth, that are
Yep.
unmessed with. So I eat a lot of raw foods. Sometimes in the summer, I'll be completely raw. Sometimes I follow a vegan diet, though I do not call myself a vegan because that's an ideology that I do not follow. But I have a lot of respect for the movement and the diet and the people who follow that diet. So I don't have a label. It's just about eating clean, real foods. And by real, I mean unmessed with, not in a package,
Hmm.
not processed, like none of that stuff.
That's great. I love that you listen to your body. In the summer, you might
Totally.
be raw, or in the winter, you mix in other things that make you feel good. And
Like
that's
cake.
what, yes,
Yes.
exactly. So, how does your husband handle that? Is he into healthy eating? I know some of the men, it's a little bit harder
The
to
funny thing is that my
convince.
husband, when I met him, he is a professional music and celebrity
Hmm.
photographer. So he did a lot of partying, he did a lot of drinking, had a lot of fun. But he also liked to cook. So when we got together, I gave him the cooking duties, and he does all of the grocery shopping and 90% of the cooking and food prep. So
Wow,
he's really into it. He reads labels.
that's
He likes
awesome.
the way he's been feeling since he's been eating better, and he even took up running. So he is a much better runner than me.
That's
If
awesome.
you met him, you'd be really surprised because
That's
he's not a
great.
fitness guy.
That's great. I
Yeah.
hope we can all have that kind of influence on our men.
You know what? I think it's about finding things that people like and they enjoy, and
Yeah,
not ramming things down their throat that they're not interested in. So he
right.
was someone who loved the outdoors, so we started hiking together a lot. And it's about for everyone. If you're not liking something, if you're not having fun, then you might as well just stop because you're not getting fit. Because health is about happiness as much as it is about counting calories or looking
Sure.
good or running far.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that. Sorry.
Babies. No, I love
It
it. It's real life.
is real life. And he's yelling on the couch.
That's cool.
So what kind of food do your kids eat? Steve, stop.
My kids eat what's in the house. It's not that they love eating healthy foods, and it's not that there's never an argument about what's on the table. But as long as you're not bringing, or I'm not bringing soda, chips, like artificial, fake junk
Right.
food to the house, it's not something that they get used to. So their sweet tooth is a lot different than a regular American kid's sweet tooth. Like they get really excited over fresh fruit and grapes. They devour very expensive fruits. They love to eat a lot of those really, really fast. I have to hide the berries and stuff in the back of the refrigerator. But when they go out, I don't have a lot of restrictions on them either. So they
Right.
get to have fun and eat things that aren't so good for them. And they'll have the occasional soda, but they stop because it's too much for their system. So they'll have like a bottle of soda and then they'll be done with it. They won't be binging on stuff.
That's great.
Yeah.
What is their favorite snack at home that you like to prepare?
It's definitely fruit. That's the stuff
That's
that goes. Yeah, I'm
yeah.
not big into recipes or preparing food. I'm very lazy in the kitchen. If you've ever
I
watched
hear
one of my
ya.
recipe videos,
Yeah.
I'm like a mess. So I'll just throw out some cut up pineapple, cantaloupe they love, bananas, strawberries,
Yeah.
berries, all that stuff. Just have it available and they just grab it and go.
That's great. So you don't necessarily, so you hear a lot about people saying that fruit is high in sugar and you should restrict fruit. I know. That's exactly how I feel too. I'm so glad you did that.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, you have to pick, right, what you're crazy about, and that is just not one of them for me.
If you took my fruit sugars away, my natural whole food derived sugars, I might just collapse. Like I have a high energy lifestyle, I have high activity, I'm making babies, I'm nursing, I'm doing all those things. If I don't have those carbs and those natural sugars that get me going, then I'm dead. I don't drink caffeine. I don't drink coffee or tea or any of those kind of things. So that's where I get my energy from. And that's perfectly okay because your body knows what to do with it. It's not refined. It's in its natural state. It's coming along with fiber, and your body will use it. It will use it highly effectively, and then it gets rid of it. It eliminates what it doesn't need. So
that's awesome.
Yay, natural sugars.
Yay, fruit. Love to hear that. So having 4 kids and a business, and you're successful and you're busy, do you have a morning routine that's non-negotiable for you, something you have to do for yourself every single day?
This is such an interesting question because I have a girlfriend, Rachel Dialto, who's a love coach, and she has non-negotiables when it comes to finding love. And we had this long discussion yesterday about how I have not been adhering to my non-negotiables when it comes to health, and how it's really just messed up everything. I was getting really depressed and frustrated with business. So I'm reinstituting my non-negotiables today. And the biggest one is to meditate every single morning. And when I say meditate, I don't mean go sit in like a quiet bubble for 20 minutes.
That doesn't happen.
It can happen. I do my 4-minute meditations. I have tons of videos on them, but it's what I really do in real life to heal myself. 4-minute meditations. I hide in my laundry room. I sit in my car, anywhere that I can go to just not be hounded by children. And that's basically it. Like the biggest non-negotiable is to spend time being quiet with myself, reflecting on my thoughts, my needs, and then I can do anything else. I do like to have a green smoothie in the morning. And that's usually about 40 to 60 ounces. It's a it's a giant monster of a smoothie. It has like 3 bananas in it, half a pineapple.
Awesome.
But that's about it. That sets me up for a really, really good day.
That's great. Sorry. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, 1 second, okay? Sorry. So is there anything else that you want to share with us, that you're something new that you're promoting, something new that you're doing? I mean, I'm going to post tons of links to your YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, your website. But anything else you want to share with everyone watching?
Sure. I have a couple focuses right now. I'm always like pulling myself in several different directions. As always, I love people to sign up to my newsletter list because that's where I really connect with people on a weekly basis. I send you all kinds of good exclusive stuff. So that's effectslife.com. You can just sign up. I'm having a social academy launch. It's our fourth launch. I run it with Danny J from the Sweaty Betties, who is amazing. She's so awesome.
Cool.
That starts in May. We teach you how, if you're a blogger or a YouTuber or anyone who wants to bring your business online and have a lot of personality, get people to recognize you for your personality, that is something to sign up for. We have a ton of fun. It's a huge support system, and yeah, it's our fourth round, so it's really, really
That
good.
sounds awesome.
And my meditations, it's my favorite thing. If people, something that's totally free and no obligation, watch my meditations on YouTube. They've been helpful for me, and I think that it's something that people do not do that everyone needs to do. So
Yeah, I love your meditations on YouTube,
too.
actually. They are really cool, and I will definitely post links to those. And if there's, anything else
There is one more thing.
Oh, great.
There's one more thing that's been burning my butt for a while. I think a lot of people know all about diet trends and how diets don't work and all these different things that are coming onto the table and workout plans and whatever. And my message for everyone is that if you are not having fun, if you're not doing something that serves your spirit, your soul, that feeds your passion, then you are absolutely never going to be fit and healthy. You have to find things that make you feel good inside as a person, that feeds your love. So find something that you love to do. Hiking, swimming, walking through the park with your dog. Find foods that just light you on fire, that get you excited. I think emotional eating is great. Find foods that make you feel amazing. And indulge. Fitness is not about deprivation. Health is not about deprivation. It's about giving yourself what you need all the time. All the time. And just loving yourself.
Love that. That's great. Thank you so much. I love that. That is such a wonderful tip, and I hope everyone watching will go onto your website, watch your videos, and get blissed in.
Yes, they have to do that now.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So I'll be logging off. Thank you, and I will post links so everyone can look at your videos.
Sure, I'll see you around.
Bye-bye.
Bye.